How is everybody doing? Let me go check something out. There's that. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this right here. This right here. Tanisha, how are you doing? Can you guys hear me okay? If you guys can hear me okay, say okay. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. Mr. J, hello. Ghost Squad, how are you doing? Can everybody hear me? I just need to know that much. Let me see. Ghost Squad. Mr. J, thank you. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Let me check something out here. So Ghost Squad, I try to talk to everybody by their name. Oh no, Andrew, you can't. Funny. And I would like to know what your name is. I'm going to assume it's Dallas because that's what Mr. J is telling everybody to say. Say hello to Dallas. So that is what I am going to call you. Is Dallas, I'm assuming. So Tanisha, you're just bored, huh? I hope everything. I hope. Solid. How are you doing? I hope that everything is going okay, Tanisha. That's what I thought, because Mr. J said tell everybody. So, what is everybody up to tonight, and how is everybody? I am doing pretty good. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I have to take care of something. Supreme Gecko, Wally Kern, how are you doing? Oh, Dallas is a frontline friend. Awesome. Reese's Pythons, how are you doing? How is everything going, Reese? Yeah. Yeah, but you can't worry about that. They'll slowly pick up, Tanisha. It will slowly pick up. Tell Becky that I already did. she brought it. Cleaning up after the turtles right now. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Here goes the dog barking. He'll stop in a minute, I am sure. I wish it was that simple, Tanisha. I try. I try to say that to him, but it just doesn't always work. So how's the weather where everybody's at? It's really hot and dry here. No rain, no nothing. Just really, it's cloudy all day today. But it's been pretty hot here. Derek, how are you? I hope everybody checks out my tomorrow's video, because it's pretty nice over. It'll be a pretty cool video. $61 there. Wow. Yeah, that's like 108 here every day. Seriously, no joking. Up to 100. It was 105 and stuff like that. So see you out cruising around there, Youper. How's that going for you, buddy? How's that going? $90, huh? Ain't too bad. You had free time today, huh? Yeah. What kind of bike is that? Oh, yeah. No, there's, I understand the fear, and it's a little bit of work to get past it, but, come over and check out all our channels and stuff. I'm sure that you will get past it. 72 there, yeah. That was 108 here yesterday, I think it was. Mr. J's 100, huh? A Honda Shadow Spirit 750. It's nice. Very, very nice. I liked it. And I like the pictures you're sending too on putting up. Very nice. Jason, what kind of tips can you give Ghost Squad here, who has a fear of snakes, a huge fear of snakes? Is there anything you can do to... Hold on one second, guys. I got to fix something. Hold on. Sorry about that. We had an alert come over the thing. Let me see what it says. It's a silver alert. She is missing. Hope they find her. That gets really loud. That's why I saw it come up and I'm like, hold on a minute. Hold on one more second. Sorry, you got to see the suitcase and stuff right there. Moon, how are you doing? How is Moon doing? That's funny. That's funny, actually. Jason, that's actually very, very funny. That's actually good advice. You're funny, Derek. Very, very funny. What's it not charging or something, Tanisha? Is that what the problem is? Yeah, good. Very good, solid information. Patent pending. How are you doing? Very good, Derek. Very, very good. Yeah, grab a snack. Grab one for everybody. Oh, I hate that when it happens, Tanisha. I really do. Uh, I end up taping it at that angle, so that way when I plug it in, it stays at that angle, and then eventually it just stops working. But sometimes it's the phone. Sometimes down in your little jack in the bottom where you plug it in at fills up with like dirt and stuff like that. That's usually that could be a problem with it. They keep putting these amber alert, not amber, but silver alerts. They call them. I don't know if that's what they call them where you're at, but that's what they call them here. No, charging cables do not last at all. So, anything exciting happening with anybody? Yep, he's a great guy. Youper, that he is. Great, great guy. I'm just answering a question back here. Yes, he is, Wally. Yes, he is. Absolutely. He's not like some of these people who start off and then get really big and then have nothing. Don't even want to be bothered with the little person anymore. Gray's Reptiles, how are you? Well, that'll be good, Tanisha. Then people can ask you questions. Is that what you mean by a question video? Like a Q&A type of thing where people can ask you and then you can answer them? We're all doing good. We're all doing really good. How is your family doing? I don't know if I have a favorite breeder. I have a favorite YouTube channel. And the person that runs the YouTube channel is definitely right there at the very tippy top. There's only a couple people up there with him that are equal. Oh, okay. I got what you're saying. And my favorite YouTube channel, let me think. I could tell you right off the top of my head, it's Supreme Gecko has my favorite YouTube channel. Absolutely. Absolutely favorite channel. He also will answer any questions from you, whether you got an animal from him or not. He's just a great person in general. Wally Kern is awesome. Gary's the same way. Gary will answer any of your questions. Gary Orner from Orner Exotics will answer any question you have and help you. I only speak the truth, Wally. Only speak the truth. So, anything exciting happening? Like Gray's Reptiles, you popping out any cool clutches this year? I know Jason's got some cool stuff. Yeah, that's definitely. Everybody should be the same way. Help everybody out. It'll help the hobby big time. Yeah, Uper's channel's great too. I didn't mean it like it wasn't good. Great, because it is. But yours is my favorite channel of all time. See, I can go tomorrow and start Wally Kern's videos from the first video and just continue watching them until I get all the way to the end again. I've done it several times. I got some more eggs today. Thank you, Wally. Thank you very much. I did find something out about the Picta gecko that I do have a question for you, Wally, and I don't know if you can answer it now. About 3 weeks ago, one of them laid an egg. And it was a little like water balloony egg, so it was no good. And then the next day it laid another egg that was good. Now, it happened again now, and it's been like 3 weeks. Why is the one doing that? Do you have any idea why one would be doing that? Ooh, that'll be a good clutch. Wow. Banana yellow belly pieds. Wow. That's nice. Hurricane, 2 clowns. Oh. Yep, Wally, that's what I was thinking. Maybe it has one bad ovary. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But it was it's pretty interesting though. It did it last time too, so. And then I got another girl down there I got some eggs the other day. I got more eggs today, but they weren't Picta gecko eggs. And the other one is going to lay eggs. Picta gecko is going to lay eggs soon. I will definitely keep you posted on that, Wally, so I can keep an eye on it. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. That's another thing I was thinking. Well, maybe because they're young, maybe it's just something they're going to have to work through. Because I know some leopard geckos will lay their first year, will lay the sluggy water balloony ones too. So, but out of all the eggs I've gotten, only 3 have been good eggs so far. No, it was more than 3. I broke a couple because they were so. I got big grippy hands, I guess, because they're so tiny. Oh yeah, the geckos are just doing great. But these little pick the gecko eggs, they're just. I got to use a little tool to pick them up though, because I'll tell you, I can't touch them with my fingers because I'll break them every time. Yeah, let's hear it. Well, he did say up there he's got some clutches coming. 3 clutches so far, and some amazing combos going on this season. Yes, I am sure it will, but you know what, Jason? I'll let someone else try it first. Yeah, I was thinking that too, but I got some really small ones here too, that are very easy. But I think, my opinion, I'll try them. I got ones, but I just think if I squeeze just a little too hard, even with forceps, I liked your fork idea, your KFC fork idea. You'll never see me put a T in my mouth. I can tell you that much. I am not Billie Eilish. Super chat. No, I do have a Patreon page that's linked below, and I'm thinking about doing the iOS, which will sort of bypass YouTube to a point, I guess. Oh, Wally, I meant to tell you, I watched you on Luna Geckos yesterday, but I kept losing connection. I was leaving comments, but then every time I left a comment, it would like go into the little spinny thing, and I was losing connection. So it was a tough one yesterday trying to watch because of that. I don't know what was going on. It was crazy stuff. But yeah, if I do the iOS, I think it's iOS. Is that what it is? I can do it that way and bypass them here. Yep, I've seen that done also. Do you have like the mouth brooders? Do you have a little did you see that there's a gentleman that makes these that put on the inside of the tank that when you get the eggs out of the mouth, it constantly rotates them in there. It's a bubbler like thing, And when it puts the bubbles through, it bounces it up and down. They're really good. Oh, yeah, we always find odd things. As the show started. Oh, yeah, I suppose that was tough holding the phone the whole time, huh? We have a lot of hurricane. Okay. Oh, that's going to be good. I can't wait to see. I hope you're doing videos on it. Yes, egg tumbler. I couldn't think of the name of it right off the top of my head. But he made them in a clear plastic tube. One of the, the tubes that you use for, what is it? You can go buy these plastic clear through tubes, and he would put stocking on it so that when the bubbles come through, it bounced them up and they would come down really soft and land. Oh, yeah, I'll be looking forward to it, Gray's Reptiles. I'll be looking forward to it. Oh, yeah, it's absolutely a great idea. Wally, do you use brine shrimp at all? That's my question. Do you use brine shrimp? Like, do you hatch your own brine shrimp? If I ever did a tank again, like I've set up in a big aquarium, discus fish are beautiful and all. Don't get me wrong. I love my discus fish. Actually, no, I do not. No, I do not have any projects going on right now with colubrids. I wish I did, but I don't. I would definitely go with an African ciglet tank. So, are you going to start up a new brine shrimp factory thing? Is that what your plan is? Yeah, brine shrimp. I used to use them for the discus fish. You dump them over them, and the babies eat them. Piranha are cool. I used to have piranha too. I did. I used to have a bunch of piranha. There's all different types of piranha. We had. I can't. You have the red bellies and you have the pacus, but there was these ones that were like, trying to think, tinfoil piranhas or something. Oh, extremely vicious. They were made red bellies look like playground little buddies. So do you have the brine shrimp also? Yeah, they are. Do you know they have like a pecking order discus fish? I don't know if Wally Kearns ever noticed this because I know he used to have them. But if you have a group of discus fish in there, they do like what I like to call like the government type of thing. There's a leader, and then it works its way all the way down. And they will eat in order. One will eat, and then the next one, next one, next one, next one, all the way down until the last one gets there. So when you start having when you start having discus fish, and one isn't growing real well or two isn't growing real well, you need to separate them ones out so they can get the food because they're not eating as much. And another thing that discus fish do, I don't know if you noticed this, but big discus fish, especially males, will release a hormone in the water to prevent the other discus fish, male fish, from maturing out. It keeps them smaller and keeps them from maturing out. So as they grow, you need to separate them also so that they can do a can of shrimp. How big is your can of shrimp? Yep. Yeah. That's the way you look at it. Yeah, discus fish are pretty interesting animals. Some people never knew that about the discus fish, but you know, a pound, huh? Yeah, I got a big, huge over here. A can. It looks like a coffee can, one of the old coffee cans. Hold on a minute. I dropped my phone, and it's the coffee can. Has a tiny little scooper in it. And that little scooper has like. I dropped my phone, unless it was something else. What it was. Yeah, if it just happened, it was me. I dropped my phone. Yeah, and one little scoop has 250,000 little brine shrimp in it. Just had to be random, yeah. I think that's what I got. A 1 pound can. I can't remember the exact name of the can. I could walk right over there and get it because it's sitting right there. Thank you for stopping in, Gray's Reptiles. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I can't remember the exact name of the company either. I'd have to get the can to look. It's a good company though. Yes, Tanisha. Happy Snake Day also. Tell Nanette I said hello, Wally. Everybody said great find with the. She said, okay, she's going back to bed. She got to get up at 4:00 in the morning. So, yeah, no, I do miss my discus fish, but you know what I don't miss about the discus fish is the water changes. How often you have to do water changes. I did a 30% water change every single day. Nanette, I love the video you did today, Wally. How you got that, and I think that's going to be good. Yeah, that was Becky. I dropped my phone, and she got up to see what the noise was, and then she went back. That was a great video you did today. I like the bioactive. Now, here's a question for you, Wally. Would dairy cows be good in a bioactive enclosure? And would you put a bioactive here? Would you have a bioactive enclosure if you had a breeding pair in there and they were going to lay eggs in the substrate and you had to dig for the eggs later on? Yeah, I was going to say something about that, Wally, but I figured no. You know, that's between him and Annette. If he wants to make her do all the work, he can, but you know, I think she'll get you back. Yeah, yes, on dairy cows. Yeah. because I was really thinking of setting up dairy bioactives for all my crested geckos. But if I'm going to breed the crested geckos, I don't know if I want them laying eggs and the eggs getting chewed on potentially by would not have. You personally would not have ices in there. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Because I would think that they would chew the eggs and make pop potentially uh, ruin the eggs somehow. Yeah. Sorry about this, guys. Yeah, see the word, how you capitalize that word should. Now, if you have a hide in there, like a hide box, does that make them feel more secure than just burying them out in the open enclosure or something? I don't know. I was I like the way the glass enclosures look over plastic when it comes to your crested geckos. So that is eventually going to be where I take my crested geckos, is all into glass enclosures and stuff. Hold on, I gotta let this dog in before he wakes somebody up. Forgot to unmute myself. But I was saying about the brine shrimp preserve product of the USA. It was definitely it's a full can. I used one scoop out of that whole can before I got started breaking down all the, because I used what I had first. But I said, now you make me want to do an experiment and put a hide in a crested gecko enclosure with the bioactive setup and see if the geckos use the hide over the substrate. Now, with the hide, quick question, would you put the hide on the floor or would you hang it off the wall somewhere, off the one of the sides somewhere? I really do like the glass enclosures. And I'm sorry that I had to step away. The dog, I can't have him out there waking somebody up. I did not mean to hit the mute button. I don't know how that happened. Huh. I hope people are still here. Hope everybody left or something. But that's possible, I guess. If anybody's still here, say hello. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got you. And you just set that on there, and then the isopods can't get into it, right? Because you'd put the hole in the top of the enclosure, I guess, in the top of the hide, and not on the side. I did get eggs today. I don't know if I sent you pictures, Wally, but I did get eggs today. Leo, how are you doing, sir? Let me fix something here, Leo. Got to fix something on you, bud. There you go, Leo. Say something now, Leo. You are blue. Yeah, no. Good answers, Wally. Good. I like that, man. You know, it's like you've thought about it really good first before. Now I have information to pass on to other people that ask. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, like I was telling you, I do have rainwater eggs, and I love the. I like the strain of albinos in the leopard geckos. I love that whole look. I don't think people work with it as much as they should, and that is definitely where I want to work with them. I want to work with bloods. There's a whole list of stuff I want to work with. I pick the geckos. I love to pick the geckos. I want to get more of the smaller micro geckos too. I like them. Wally, are you breeding day geckos yet? Because I think day geckos are phenomenal also. And I have another question, Wally. Never. Yeah, that wouldn't matter because they lay their eggs up high on the walls and stuff. Never mind. I was thinking something else with the isopods on a bioactive enclosure. Yeah, geckos are definitely. I'm slowly weaning down a bunch of my other stuff just to do geckos. You have a tube in your giant enclosure. Oh, you mean like filled up with day I meant to say morning geckos. That's what threw me off. I'm like, day geckos. I meant to say morning geckos. Are you working with morning geckos? Day geckos are awesome too. I think they're great. Also, So, are you gonna be selling some of those morning geckos? That's what I meant to ask, because I think the morning geckos. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I meant to say. Morning geckos. Now I gotta over here at the other house when I move the whole gecko setup over there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a whole gecko room over there. I have this big wooden. I'm not even gonna use the closet now. I got something better, Wally. It's a big wooden cabinet that's huge, and I'm gonna seal it up really good, and I want to put animals in there. Now I don't know if I'm going to ask people their opinion if they would put morning geckos in there, tokay geckos, or day geckos. But it's huge. I mean, it's 5 foot by 3 foot deep by 5 foot high. It's got a big open front. You have 3 different. Can you put them all in the same enclosure, or is it better to keep them all separate, or what? You keep your lines separate. Do you have a favorite line that you like to work with? And do you have a place that we can go see your line? Like, is there like a do you have like a video up of them? Because I don't think I've seen a video up of all the separate day geckos you have. I mean, I've watched all your videos. I think I've seen maybe one video. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look. Todd, how are you? Do you have? Is that different than the Hawaiian line? Is that what the caught one line is? The Hawaiian line? How are you doing, Todd? From my understanding. Oh, okay. Oh, they are pretty, man. There's the belly. I don't know how well you can see it. So, um, when we have some of those available, all right. I'll talk to you later, Wally. I just noticed you said you got to run for the night, so peace out. Thanks for stopping in. I'll hit you up tomorrow with that question. So, Leo, what's your what do you plan to expand? Like, do you plan to get new leopard geckos, and what are you looking at? I'm sure you got an eye on something. So, hey, Todd, how's it going, buddy? Very nice. Well, that'll be awesome to see you work with. Anything I want to get into other than Leos, I would definitely want to get into the Urodactylodes, things like that. I really like, and like the morning geckos are cool. I don't think so. I think they produce constantly because I've watched um, what is Altitude Exotics YouTube channel, and when he does a setup, he puts a castle, like a castle that you put aquariums in, that you put in an aquarium, and they crawl in there and lay their eggs up in there, and then when they're done, when there's a bunch of eggs in there, he'll pull that and set it in another enclosure and put another one in there to hatch all those eggs out. So I don't know. I don't think they ever stop. I think they just go until they're done, which apparently could take a long time. That's a lot. The problem is the glass enclosures that you get that have the screen front on them that close, the glass fronts that close, like the Exoterras and stuff like that. Apparently, the babies can fit through them little cracks, so you have to have a totally different type of enclosure, I guess. I don't know. Oh, apparently, that's why he does that, because they'll crawl up into them ceramic castles and they'll lay eggs all up inside there, and you take that whole thing out and put them in another one. That way you can find them, because if you set up like a giant bioactive enclosure with all kinds of vegetation and stuff in them, it's hard for them to be found until they get bigger. So, is there any kind of gecko like that you're interested in, other than Leo's? Is there, cave geckos are cool. I wasn't even thinking of the cave geckos. The picta geckos are amazing. I love the picta geckos. Gargoyle geckos, I love my gargoyle too. I need to get a male for that gargoyle, but I like the gargoyles. Cave geckos would be cool because, like Gary says, they're like a leopard gecko that is crested gecko maintenance wise. Oh, what's that? Is that the show you're doing this weekend, Gary? Is that the show you plan to do this weekend? Yep, they're a leopard gecko that needs no heat. I think they're cool. I like the colors, the real dark colors with them eyes. They're just amazing. I wouldn't mind doing this Sunday, yep. That's not you got to do videos too, Gary, because I love seeing these shows. What was I going to say? I wouldn't mind doing some leaf-tailed geckos too. Would be cool, and even the Australian knob-tailed geckos. I am slowly weaning back everything and strictly working towards geckos strictly. That's my plan. Yep. Are you at home, Gary? Did you go and check your gecko eggs? Anything? Any eggs or any hatchlings yet today or anything like that? Oh, remind me to next time while he's in a live stream, he doesn't even have to be in the live stream, just in the conversations. I have to tell him a story. I got that one gecko from him, and it's the red one. You remember me showing you the picture, right, Gary? And that thing is so smart. When I go to one side of its enclosure, it will go over to the other side of the enclosure and wait for me to open up the lid so it can jump out. And no matter how fast I turn his enclosure to try to open up the other side, it's right there and jumping out. It's crazy. Lazy, huh? Today was just one of them days, too. I have to agree with you. I have to agree. Just laid back. Well, I'm not going to say laid back. Just one of those days. I got I got some more clouded line eggs today. I'm waiting for the rainwaters to drop more eggs. I got one picked a gecko egg today, but it was a bad egg. So, and she did that last time, like a couple weeks back, about 3 weeks ago or so. She laid one egg, and then like a day later, she laid a good egg. So, hopefully, we'll get some more eggs. And then I got another one in there. It's about ready to lay eggs again any day. She's just huge, huge. So, maybe I'll have a pretty good picnic gecko season, huh? Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, they are cool. They do rock. They're cool. I think they're amazing geckos. So your season's winding down then, Leo, huh? Leo's season is winding down, I believe. I think mine's too. I think, I don't know. I got, what's it, 10 eggs? Maybe 12. I'd have to go look from her so far this year. So we'll see. And any day this week or next week, I should have more eggs. I mean, more hatchlings. So that'll be cool to see. Well, you have it worked out, Gary, to where you do it year round. Am I correct? Is that what you do? You do it year round? I'm just waiting for my Patty to get big enough, and I'll be pairing her up year round. See, that's what I plan to do. I'd like to get it so I'm doing stuff year round with them, because that would be fun. To pick the geckos, I could see that could be easy to do year round. And leopard geckos, I could see doing year round too. You just have to separate it out and make sure you get it going year round. But I think with the crested geckos, the gargoyle gecko, the picta geckos, the Leos, and maybe, if I get some Urodactylodes or something like that, I'm sure I could work something out where it's year round. Four females, that'll really get you going then, huh? Because then you raise up to four females, and there's what, roughly, when they're up to size. No, yeah, four females. I know. That'll get you up to roughly 80 eggs a year on average, I guess. Your stuff seems to lay a lot of eggs. Your stock, I should say, your stock seems to lay a lot of eggs. Oh, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. See, you look at that number and you figure 16 is 160, so that ain't bad. On average, I don't know. They might not. I'm just everything I've learned from you and from research and my own personal experience. They average about 10. Some doesn't. Some averages way more than that. See, 160 to 200. Yep. See, amazing stuff. So that's good. That's really good, actually. If I could just produce 200 a year, I would be happy. And I'm sure with all the females I'm producing now, I could be close to 200 next year, maybe. I should be somewhere around 100 anyway. And if I purchase more stuff, then that could be more. You know what I'm saying? That could be a lot more. I sure hope so, Gary. I sure hope so. You're going to be great next year. I've seen some of the babies you produced this year, Leo. So, yeah, your stuff's going to be rocking. So, I've been going for about an hour, thinking about hopping off. Anybody have any last minute? I'm hoping to just have pure gecko stuff and pure lines. Oh, I'm sure you will. You're reverse engineering all that stuff, and you're doing amazing. Yes, it will. Tomorrow will rock. I sure hope it will. Hope it's better today than yesterday. So I'm sure it'll rock tomorrow. I can't wait for our show on Thursday. Our ghost show, The Unexplained. I love doing that show. That's great stuff. I got to go down and feed the roaches and drop some crickets in some crested gecko enclosures. And oh, yeah, it's definitely awesome. And that's pretty much going to be my night. And then I will be resting. Oh, yeah. We did that. Did you tune into last week's Leo episode? It was great. The first episode was great. Second episode will be better. And it's going to get better from here on out. It's going to rock. I have to get a link and start sharing it and start advertising already for this week's episode. It'll be great. Oh, yeah, you'll love it. It was good. We did it. I saw a video today. It was good, Leo, but I saw a video today of an unexplained shadow or something, Gary. I'll share it to you. It was like a compiled of a few things similar to what we do, but it's not done live. And over top of this pool table, there was this unexplained little shadow thingy, and I figured it out what it was already, and the other person didn't. So, yeah, no, that'll be cool. You're working on it tomorrow. That'll be great. So, well, I think I'm gonna hop off, guys, and I will definitely. If I get any eggs, Leo, I'll send some. If I get any more stuff hatch out, I'll send you pictures, Leo. Gary, you know I send you pictures constantly, and I'll keep in touch with you guys. Everyone, thank you for popping in. I want to thank, unless there's something somebody wants to say, somebody hit the thumbs down button. I know who did that too. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sure we can work something out with that. Yeah, I'd like to hear that story, actually. I've never heard that story. I know that I've seen a video of one that this guy in Mexico had a haunted apartment. It was pretty weird, strange, very hard to explain. Yeah, so it'll be fun. It's going to be going to be fun this week. All right, guys. Peace.